Now, I promised to make a video about Nintendo today, but to be honest with you, what I found out about Nintendo wasn't really a bad thing, and it wasn't even true. So to be honest with you, I have nothing bad to say about Nintendo at the moment. So now, today, this is what I see. I kept hearing rumors about how Dragon Age Inquisition was supposed to be 900p on both the Xbox One and PS4, and then now all of a sudden Dragon Age, their actual official Twitter account confirmed that the resolution for the PS4 is 1080p and it says 900p on the Xbox One. I repeat, 1080p on the PS4 and 900p on the Xbox One. We maximize the current potential of each platform. Shots were fired. Literally shots were fired. And shots weren't just fired at all the people arguing between the Xbox and the ponies. Shots were fired at Ubisoft too for not maximizing the current potential of each platform. So that on its own is kind of funny because you can tell that they're trying to throw shots at Ubisoft saying that, hey, we maximize our games. But anyway, back to the resolution now. Now, can the people that enjoy Xbox One games enjoy the games for Xbox One? Can you stop saying that, oh, our console is as powerful as the PS4? It's fact, it's not. It's very close to each other. They're very close to each other. But if you're talking about multi-plat, every multi-plat game runs better on the PS4 than it does on Xbox One. It doesn't change that the game's any less fun on Xbox One. That's the thing. Like, you don't have to talk about it. You should be talking about the great games coming to the Xbox One, You have a lot of them. You have a lot of games coming out soon. There's a lot of reasons to get an Xbox One now, especially this holiday season and beyond. There's lots of time to get an Xbox One, and there's reasons to get one later on, But can you stop saying it's the more powerful console, or at least it's on par with the PS4? It is fact, confirmed, that the PS4 slightly has an edge. And the only games that actually both run 1080p are the games that do not maximize shadows and lighting. Because once that happens in the game, then all of a sudden you see that the highest I keep seeing Xbox One running is 900p. And that's okay, because that is okay, because there's nothing wrong with the game. But when you're talking about which one you're getting the most value for, you're talking about PS4. But here's the thing, if you have Xbox One only, it's nothing wrong with picking up these games at 900p. There's nothing wrong with that, because it's going to be upscaled to 1080p anyway, right? But when you have more than one platform, or if you're deciding which platform should I go with, obviously the better value at the moment is the PS4, because of the fact you're getting, higher resolution. Now, we all know the whole thing. People are saying it doesn't matter about that, it matters about the games. We know this. But the fact is, people are still arguing about resolution. So therefore, if you're gonna argue about resolution, the one that has the most, the highest resolution would be the PS4. They consistently have games that are running at 1080p at least. Now we're talking about frames per second. If we're talking about frames per second, none of these consoles are gonna cut it. You know what I mean? You're talking about, at average, when it runs at 1080p, more than likely it's gonna be only 30 frames per second on these consoles. That's almost fact. I want to let you guys know, it's gonna be hard for these consoles to push 60 frames per second when they're running 1080p. I'm just letting you know right now. So if you're looking for high frames per second and 1080p, then you want a PC, because that's where it's at. That's why I also have a PC, people. I have a PC because when there's games that I just want to buy cheaper, that's a multi-plat, and I want the best experience, I'm gonna go get a PC game, because that's where it's at. Now, if I have exclusive content for one of these consoles, I'm gonna get it wherever the exclusive content is. Why? So I maximize my gaming experience. Has nothing to do with anything else. This whole resolution gate, it's over with. And all the people that are bummed out, the Xbox are bummed out about this, you knew this before you bought the Xbox One. You knew the specs. Everyone said that the PS4 is slightly more powerful than the Xbox One. There's no shocker here. Stop worrying about the resolution. It's over with. The PS4 has a slight edge. And with Kinect or without Kinect, doesn't matter. With DirectX 12, without DirectX 12, it's not going to help. Now, I think DirectX 12 might help a little bit with frames. I think it'll do that, frames per second, but it's not going to jump it up to 60 frames per second. You know, but I think that's what's going to help with. So on the PC, that DirectX 12 is going to be awesome. That's going to help PC out big time because they help you with the frames per second. But since consoles either lock at 30 or 60, it's really not going to help you frames per second on console. So the DirectX 12 is not going to help you with resolution either. Fact. Even Phil Spencer confirmed this. He let you guys know that DirectX 12 is not going to be the game changer. He already said this. It will be a game changer for PC though. So all the people that the PC elitists, you guys are going to have fun with DirectX 12. I'll tell you that much. Okay? But the Xbox and the Sony ponies, you know, I gotta stop fooling around because people are taking me seriously the last couple of videos. Like, I really don't care about someone's a fanboy or not. You gotta be a gamer first, 'cause that's what it's all about. Be a gamer first, people. It's all about the games. That's what we're all here about. That's why you're looking at my channel right now. But just to let you know, if you're comparing which one you should get for multiplats, clearly the PS4 is the winner. Hands down. And the only reason why it's the winner is because when you look at value, they're both $400 consoles. You're gonna go with the one that's more powerful, which is the PS4. That's it. But now when we look at the games, you're gonna go, it's gonna be, you know, your opinion. Which game do you prefer to play? They have different styles of gameplay. They have different style of games, different types of games. So that's a different argument. But for right now, with this argument drop, could we stop being shocked when we see an announcement that says 1080p on PS4, 900p on Xbox One? Could we stop? We know this already. Tell me something new. Tell me something. I want to see a news story. Now, the only time I want to see resolution come back in argument if we see Xbox One run at 1080p and PS4 run at 900p. When that happens, then bring that article back to me, people. Other than that, could we drop it now? Hashtag get over it. Can we start that up? I mean, I know Xbox started that originally, right? Get over it. But yeah, so this is Hector from Not So Nerdy. Let me know about what you guys feel about the resolution and how do you feel about Dragon Age Inquisition. The people that actually have Xbox Ones, are you not gonna get it because the resolution changed? It better not, because better not change your mind just because it's 900p and now all of a sudden the PS4 is 1080p. You shouldn't change your mind because of that. I mean, you guys get it a bunch of days earlier, right? You get like 5 days earlier, so that's a plus. That's a reason to get it for your console. You know? So let me know in the comments down below what you guys feel about this. This is Hector from Not So Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button, it really helps me out. Also, if you're new to this channel, subscribe so you can see new videos from me every week. And remember, it's okay to be not too nerdy.